What's up, guys? Caleb Wilson here to bring you my review of Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 5, Episodes 8 and 9. The reason why I didn't review Episode 8 last week was because I was busy all day Saturday, and I figured why not to combine both Episodes 8 and 9 review in one video. So in Episode 8, pretty much Ahsoka was captured by Hondo and his pirates, and they went back to the planet of Florm, where that's the main base for Hondo's base of operation. And younglings were stranded on the in space, and pretty much their engines were damaged, and that it was a good possibility that they would explode, and of course that would be terrible for them. So the plan was pretty much to call for help, in which they got in contact with Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll help you out." But then all of a sudden, General Grievous came out with his fleet, and they just attacked Obi-Wan's, fleet. And they pretty much Obi-Wan's group, they got decimated. They were overwhelmed. They had droid gunships, starfighters, and everything. At the clones, they could not fight back. They were being too overwhelmed by Grievous's droid forces. And I really liked Grievous's entrance. It was pretty badass. When he came in, and a line of droid gunships came in, and then we had droid starfighters, and then we finally saw Grievous with his two bodyguard droids, and it was pretty badass. I liked his entrance. And also the fact that Grievous, he was pulling off some impressive moves. He was grabbing clones by the head, throwing them, cracking clones' necks with his own foot. I'm like, this is the Grievous that we need to see more, because I would say I'm a fan of Grievous. I like that, even though he's not a Force user, he can't use the Force. He still is very good at lightsabers. And Grievous, he was just only the clone troopers when he was walking to Obi-Wan, and they were fighting. And what happened was that Obi-Wan pretty much had to retreat, and Grievous took control of the ship, and then Obi-Wan left the message. Now this is what I didn't get, because Obi-Wan pretty much left the message saying, "Oh, you defeated me, but I'm in an escape pod, and oh, by the way, the ship is gonna be self-destruct." And I'm thinking to myself, why would you tell Grievous that the ship is going to self-destruct? I wouldn't say anything at all. I would, I would say, okay, you defeated me, goodbye, and then the ship would have exploded, and you would have destroyed Grievous and most of the droids. I mean, I did not get that. Why would you tell one of your enemies that that if you kill this guy, the Clone Wars is pretty much done? You know what I mean? That the Republic would win. Like, why would you tell your enemy that the ship is gonna self-destruct? I didn't get that. I would have made it to seem like General Grievous maybe would have found out, like, oh, this was too easy, and then he finds out that the ship was gonna self-destruct, and then he would have escaped. But for Obi-Wan to tell Grievous that, it's pretty dumb, it's stupid to me. But anyways, when the younglings didn't hear back from Obi-Wan, they pretty much had to come up with their own plan to save Ahsoka, and everyone pretty much created their lightsabers except for Katuni, because she was still having trouble with the pieces. And so they went on the planet of Florum, and that's where pretty much they come up with the idea to pretty much go with the circus act, because they see a big ship with pretty much land on the planet for Hondo's amusement, pretty much, and they pretend to be performers. And Hondo, when they went to the base, he was drunk pretty much, and he didn't know what was happening. And so the younglings, they were able to manipulate Hondo, and pretty much able to save Ahsoka, and they were all fighting with their lightsabers. It's pretty cool to see all the younglings using their lightsabers, except for Katuni, of course. And then they were able to escape for now. And when they were trying to escape, we get to Episode 9, where the pirates are still attacking, Ahsoka and the younglings, and they pretty much get captured again. But however, when this is happening, General Grievous arrives on the planet of Forum, because when General Grievous defeated Obi-Wan, the Separatists pretty much claimed the sector, which the planet of Forum was also in that same sector. So yeah, Hondo pretty much, he met with General Grievous, and he was like, "You're done. You're serving the Separatists now." And then we had Count Dooku, and Count Dooku, he never forgets anything. You know what I mean? Even when the Night Sisters betrayed him, he got back at them, and he was the reason for the whole massacre of the Night Sisters clan. And now he's going back with Hondo. He does not forget about anything. You cross Dooku, you're gonna end up. He's gonna get his revenge. It's just a matter of time. Which I like that about Dooku. So yeah, Hondo was captured, and pretty much they just took all the supplies and everything from the planet, and the pirates had to pretty much team up with Ahsoka and the younglings in order to free Hondo and try to defeat the droids. And then Hondo was like, all right, Hondo, he switches back and forth with so many sides. He's like, hey, listen, I'll help you. No, I'm gonna go and kill you. No, you're gonna steal from me. You know what I mean? It depends on his mood, and that's why I like about Hondo. The thing is that the way that he switches sides so easily, and it's funny, So pretty much, yeah, and also there's this whole thing with Katuni and Hondo. Katuni, I guess Hondo kind of liked Katuni out of all the younglings, and that she was finally able to create her own lightsaber, and you see that kind of not friendship, I would say, but I guess a little bit that Hondo, you know what I mean. He doesn't like to get kids into trouble, like I don't know, not like a father and daughter relationship, but like I don't know how to describe it, but I guess like a mutual friendship, you can say. I don't know. I know what it is, but I can't think of it right now. So pretty much, they attacked the droids and they were running to try to find a ship. And Hondo at first was going to leave all the other younglings in Ahsoka, but he decided to help them out at the end. And then also at the end, we also got to see Ahsoka versus Grievous. We haven't seen that since I believe season 1, so it was good to see these two fight. Grievous, to me, I would say that Grievous' skill level is near. He's near Jedi Master because he's able to kill Jedi Knights and Padawans, and he's able to hold his own against Jedi Master. So I would say he's close to a Jedi Master skill level. But he was getting some good moves in with Ahsoka, but she was able to escape. So with the younglings and Hondo and his pirates, and Hondo, when they all go back meet up with Obi-Wan, he's trying to say, hey, listen, man, I lost my planet and everything. I helped out, and I need some rewards. And so pretty much the younglings, they finished their whole training, and they finished. This arc is pretty much finished, and they finished with their lightsabers, and they did this cool thing where they all put their lightsabers in the middle, basically saying they took the first steps of truly becoming Jedi. And that's pretty much the end of episode 9, and pretty much how this whole arc wraps up. Honestly, overall, I gotta say episodes 8 and 9, they were pretty solid episodes. I like episode 9 better than 8. I was more with episode 8 with the whole thing with Obi-Wan and General Grievous. And also that the fact that we saw Commander Cody was pretty cool too, because we don't really get to see Commander Cody that much because we usually see either Captain Rex or other members of the 501st. But it was cool to see Cody because really he was like the first clone trooper to stand out in episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, because we all knew him from, he got the message from, Palpatine Order 66 and everything. So it was cool to see Commander Cody. Hope we see more of him later on in the season or in the series. And yeah, in episode 9, the whole thing with Grievous entering the whole thing was pretty cool, and I would say this arc was pretty solid. Learning about the younglings and how they take the first steps of creating the lightsabers. I thought that was cool to learn, and with Hondo's interjection into this arc, I thought this overall it was okay. I think that the Alderaan arc was pretty better than this one, but still, this was a decent arc. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. What you thought about episodes 8 and 9. What you thought about this whole arc, learning about the younglings and all that. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe above if you did enjoy this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.